everybody. This is Giuseppe with Forget About It News, and I'm here with my boy Brian.
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
Oh, yeah. What do you know, Joe? Do you want a cup of Joe?
I don't know. We got a video
Alrighty
tonight.
then.
Yeah, so
What's the video?
It's just the second attempt on Donald Trump's life. That's
They're
what
trying
it's
to
about.
get him. They're trying to whack
Man, but when we tell them this, hey, there was like maybe 7 videos. I said this ain't gonna be the only one. They're gonna keep going and going and going.
What were you saying? So Secret Service. Listen, this happened. Trump basically last minute said, "You know what? I'm golfing tomorrow," and the Secret Service are 1 hole, 2 holes ahead at all times whenever he golfs
And behind.
Yeah, and this guy supposedly camped out the night before for like 12 hours in these bushes,
right,
with an AK and a backpack and some other shit with a scope or whatever.
Yeah.
So that means this guy heard about it right after Trump said it, and the only people that could have said anything is who?
The Secret Service.
You
Look, I just
schmucks.
think that this whole thing, this all illusion, this bullshit that's going on, we are deep off in something, people. There ain't no way that guy just randomly knew that Trump was going to be there to play golf the next day, especially when it was a last minute thing. This is inside job, and for Donald Trump, I don't know. I'm not around you obviously, but I don't know what you're doing. But I'd be hiring my own people. I'd be getting all my own people. You need to call Dan Bongino, and he can head the whole thing.
Real.
You need to get you about 25 Navy SEAls or ex-Navy SEAls and just be guarding you all the way to the White House, man.
Get them Hodge twins. Shit. Get Hodge twins, Dan Bongino.
Yeah.
Bon Jovi.
You need some serious people with some serious intel. I mean, even if you want to have, something's going on. Obviously, how do you know that you were going to be there and stuff? Yeah. The shits is crazy. I think it's I think it's the left, man. I think they're doing something to these people. I don't know. I don't think this is one-off people.
I think there's people in control that don't want Donald Trump in there.
Yeah,
and
obviously the whole world. It's not just our country.
I think it's
the whole world.
I think it's a lot of Republicans that don't want Trump in there.
Same, I do too.
I think there's a lot of Democrats that don't want Trump in there.
A lot of them, yep.
And I think a lot of them are worried about the gravy train. A lot of them are worried about all the dirt that's on them. Oh. All of them got fucking dirt on all of them.
I know. That's why they can't ever do anything to each other.
Absolutely. It's a big fucking game.
If you tell... if they're doing something, if you tell about this $85 million that we all squandered, we're going to release all those pictures we took with you with that little boy. Yeah. Or whatever the fuck they did, or whatever dirt they got on them. If they don't have dirt on them, they make dirt. They'll make things look real. Like, for instance, they'll bust in their house, throw a kid in their bed, and start snapping photos or something, take them and leave. And all of a sudden that happened in 5 minutes and they're gone, and then say, we got shit on you. People make shit happen just like the movies. It is. Yeah. You want to know why it's just like the movies? Because people think of it just like the movies on how to do it. That's inspired by that.
Yeah, so forget about it.
Anyway,
let's roll the bean footage.
Maybe I went too far with that one.
Forget about it. Bada bing, bada boom.
But first, let's get out to senior national correspondent Brian Enton live for us there in West Palm Beach. Brian, what is the latest at this hour?
Yeah, Nicole, we're live outside Trump's golf club here behind me. It's still totally shut down as the Secret Service and FBI continue to investigate. We expect the Secret Service director to be back out here really any minute now to do a walkthrough of the area and see for himself what went down here. But I want to go back to that body camera video because we just got this a little while ago, and it is dramatic. It was taken about 20 miles from where I'm standing in Martin County, where they were able to pull over Ryan Wesley Routh. Very strange. You see him there. He's got his shirt up over his head when he's walking back to the police. And investigators tell us that he didn't answer any questions, that he was sort of emotionless, but that he did say yes when he was asked if he knew why he was being pulled over. He was in court just a couple of hours ago, Nicole, in federal court here in West Palm Beach. The 2 charges he's facing right now, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and also possession of a firearm with an obliterated serial number. We're told by sources that more charges could be coming. These are just the initial charges that they were able to hold him on at this point. But this is so interesting. In those charging documents, and this is new, we were able to get the court paperwork. In the charging documents, it says that they traced his cell phone. They got an emergency warrant, Nicole, and they were able to track his cell phone over here to the golf club, and that he first started pinging along the fence line where they eventually found him at 1:59 a.m. yesterday, and that his phone was pinging along the fence line from 1:59 a.m. until 1:31 p.m. after he was shot at by Secret Service and fled the area, and that's when you saw the body camera video, which means that he was essentially camped out there along the fence line for 12 hours or so, which leads to all sorts of questions, Nicole.
Yeah.
Because apparently former President Trump added this golf outing as a last-minute thing. It wasn't on his official schedule. No one was really supposed to know that he was going to be going golfing yesterday. But now to find out that this gunman was camped out there since 1:59 in the morning, waiting there for the opportunity when the former president was going to come to that hole. And, you know, he had the AK-47 pointed through the fence, according to police. So thank goodness that Secret Service agent was able to spot him before something really terrible may have happened, Nicole.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you said, it certainly does raise a lot of questions today. Brian, the acting Secret Service director is supposed to be touring that golf course today.
He is, yeah. We're expecting him to be back here sometime this afternoon. We know he met with former President Trump at Mar-a-Lago this morning. He's been talking with the Secret Service agents who were on scene, and then he's going to tour the crime scene and see it for himself. It'll be interesting to see if he comes out and addresses the media after. You remember with Butler, Pennsylvania, crazy to think it was just 9 weeks ago we had this other attempted assassination of the former president. But the director then, which is a different director, now we've got an acting director, she resigned. The director then really came under fire because people were concerned that she wasn't being transparent. She didn't have a media briefing right away. So it'll be interesting to see whether the acting director comes out and addresses the media and the American people after he does this tour here at the golf
Look at
club.
that, dude.
Yeah, absolutely, because there certainly are plenty of questions. All right, Brian Inton live for us there in Florida. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation.
That was so here's my thing. It's got to be inside.
Yeah,
That's
I think
it.
so too. There's no why. Okay, so he just sat out there and just hopefully President Trump would come out there. I don't know, man.
Nah, there's too much. There's too much of a coincidence. The fact that Trump talks about this the day before.
Yeah.
This guy's out there the day before, which means when Trump said it, someone heard him say it and immediately got on the line, made the calls, and got that person in place.
Right. There's a mole. There's a mole in his unit. I don't know why he doesn't just say, you know what, enough's enough. I'm getting my own private everything, and
I would
that's
say
it, man.
I would say the team of people that's working around him, I say they should have to stay in a barracks, all of them together, and he hires somebody to overlook and stay with them at all times. So these people can't communicate with anybody on the outside except do their job by protecting Trump. And I think that's the only solid way to make sure that there's no one on the inside.
There's got to be communication. They got to be able to coordinate all sorts of stuff. See, that's the
No,
problem.
I'm saying outside of being supervised by that person, they're not able to.
No, make a call without even somebody knowing. Yeah. I know. Why aren't these calls? Every call that leaves there should be recorded.
Well, the problem is that these people have burner phones.
Yeah, no. Oh, I know.
They got burner phones.
Yeah.
You know, they hop in the bathroom real quick and be like, hey, man, I just heard Trump say he's going to play at this golf course tomorrow. Got to go.
That's all it takes.
And then that person makes the calls, sets it all up. Buddy goes out there, camps out. He's going to be at the golf course tomorrow, man. Just camp out a couple holes. Camp out there all night. And if you camp out there all night, you'll be good. You'll be able to get a shot on him. You'll be a fucking hero. People will say, man, you took down the racist dictator. I fucking can't stand people.
Man.
Okay? Trump is the only thing that could save America right now. If anybody thinks that Kamala's the one that can do it, she's had 4 years to do it. Show me something that can prove to me that Kamala can do it. No one can.
Here's a problem. Not only didn't she do it, she made it harder for you even to make money in general. That's all this shit, the prices of everything. What do you think that is? That's an extra tax.
This isn't a woman thing. This isn't a black thing.
No.
This isn't an Indian thing. This isn't a Republican
It's
Democrat
not.
thing. This is she did a shitty fucking job. Period.
Yeah. Ran the company bad. Sorry, American is a company.
Okay.
And we're fucking going down. Management sucks.
I would rather have Mr. grabbed it by the pussy.
Me too.
Than have it. They grabbed me by the balls and twisted my balls off.
The first female Indian president can't do shit.
Yeah.
Do you think, just to let y'all know, do you think these other countries are going to talk to her? Like these Saudi countries, they don't allow women to be in power.
They're going to fucking laugh at Kamala.
She's going to say, we want you to do this. And she's like, we don't take orders from you.
Yes, don't buy fuel that stick.
Yeah, don't. And not to mention, these countries are colluding with each other to come up with their own currency and shit, man. And things are getting really, really out of control in this country.
Forget about it.
Man.
They're getting shaky.
They've already tried to do that. Oh, and not to mention, what's that lady? They hired this lady to be in charge of all the states. She's the election something. She's in charge of all the swing states now, and she's a Democrat. No. And Newsmax just posted it on there about this lady.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah, this lady that she's in charge of it, and it's starting to show how this lady might be the lady that they bring in to help cheat the whole entire election because the way she's set up, dude. She's
see the way her bank account is set up is
right here. I got it right here. Oh, read it. Here it is. Here it is. So, well, you guys are trying to. New York is set to grant Attorney General Letitia James unprecedented power over election process in battleground districts, according to an election attorney in the Empire State.
It's Letitia.
Oh, Letitia. I'm sorry. God, that was way off. My bad. New York giving AG Letitia James more power over election attorney, says. That's like giving Fannie Willis all the reign, just like Georgia. Anyway, that means that she's going to reign over all these swing states. Guys, this might be the woman right here. You're looking at her right here. She might be the one responsible. She might be the one responsible for doing all that. Anyway.
Well, it's a sad day in America, you know. And I was speaking to another business owner that lives at the end of my road, and he told me he's been in business over 20 years. He's had a real successful business. He said under Trump, he was making tons of money, tons of profit, was employing a lot of people.
We mean you were too.
Yeah.
Shit, better than I've ever done in my entire life.
And well, I mean, here's the thing. This is the crazy part. I actually have better numbers this year, but I have less profit, which matters.
Well, yeah, because it's more. Yeah, everything's costing you more, so it didn't do anything.
So, I mean, I have seen an increase in my business, but I've seen a decrease in my pocket.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's a sad thing, you know, and I'm disappointed in Americans because whether you're Republican or Democrat or, you know, libertarian, whatever, when you look at the people in front of you, put their personalities aside, put their genders, their race, their political position, put all that stuff aside and just look at track record. Okay. Put grabbing the pussy aside and we're going to send the Mexicans back so he's racist or whatever.
I know. Put all that aside.
And just look at what Trump did and look what Kamala has done and look what Kamala has done in the past. She's done nothing. She locked up a bunch of black people for no reason in California.
Kept them there,
even when they had proof that they were innocent.
One guy they were going to execute, and she was like, I know you're innocent, but we don't care. So she was going to let him in fry. That's disgusting.
And then you know, as vice president,
that's an evil bitch.
She absolutely is. And then as vice president, she's stopped fracking.
Which is clean, by the way. All they do is rush water through oil, and it brings out all the oil out of the rocks, and then they filter all the water, and it is. Okay, look, there's always going to be a little bit of loss, but let me tell y'all something. Oil comes from the ground.
Yeah.
Y'all act like it's going to pollute everything and everything's going to die.
And
no,
it's replenished.
It's fucking replenished. It does. The earth actually creates oil all the time. Don't let them lie to you.
It's all a big hustle. It's all a big hustle.
It is. It's a hustle.
The goal...
Scarcity.
The goal is to have us all so broke and no weapons to fight back.
Right.
That they can have total world domination. You have to understand something. Digital currency.
It's coming.
Poor living off the government.
And we can't allow it.
We're all broke.
We can't allow CBDC.
No weapons to fight back.
We can't let them go.
We will end up like Venezuela. Millions of people in the street being stopped by government from being able to go to vote so that the person that's in there can stay in power. Straight, communist, socialist, whatever.
Promise me, America, we'll never let it go that far.
We got to.
They've already crossed the line a lot, but we cannot let it go that far.
Right now, we got to put a stop to it. Not tomorrow, not next week.
We can do something big.
We could get on
social media. Put Donald Trump in there and let's take care of this shit.
Let's call it the fucking forget about it movement.
And then after that, put J.D. Vance in or Vivek. Both of them. We got 3 Republicans lined up for the next 14 years.
Yeah, Vivek.
You know that the Democrats have controlled 12 years of the last 16 years.
Yeah.
Things been like shit, man. I'm telling you, this country would hum like you've never seen it. It would be like the next Dubai. It would be like Dubai, but not like, I'm talking about like the worth. If we weren't sending all this fucking money around, we were educating all our kids how to obtain wealth. Yeah. We were, our farming was way top of the line. We got rid of taxes, rid of the red tape.
Yeah, we could be in a lot better spot, man.
Man, dude. We got old trains. We got old shit everywhere. Old bridges. Old everything. Old fucking, the roads even look like shit.
What do you guys think? Hop in the comments. Let us know what you think of this whole second assassination attempt on Trump.
Yeah.
And how it just doesn't make sense that, Trump, said it last minute and this person's out there almost immediately.
Yeah.
Pinging.
This got to be a setup.
It got to be a setup. What is your guys' take on that? Hop in the comments and let us know what you think, man. And how's your life doing?
Yes.
How's your life doing heading up to November? Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Forget about it. It's Giuseppe,
Yeah. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Forget about it.
Peace.
Forget about it.